Welcome back, everyone, to my Pillars Run series. This is like the number, I don't know, this is like number 7? Video 7? Video 8? Whatever. We left off finding out that Eddar's brother was a traitor, sort of, to what Eddar had decided to go ahead and follow. He figured out that his god Eothas was... well, the guy who was telling him was Eothas wasn't actually Eothas, and his brother for some reason thought he was, and we may never figure out why, because it looks like the quest is finally over. It's no longer actually even in there. So yeah, that's it. Now I've got the Hermit of Hadrid house. Gotta go tell her about stuff. And then I have some, other quests over here that require me to go across the river. So I'll go talk to, what's her name, the old lady in here. And once we're done with this, I might stop over at the, at the shop to figure out a better two-handed weapon for the paladin. And then we'll go do the main quest, or the secondary quests. I'm pretty sure they're all going to lead to the same place. Alright, upstairs. Loading screens! They never get old.
How fares your search? Well, let's hear it. I had feared they might be involved in Widewind's legacy. It seemed... that isn't enough to take to the Duke, but we're close. Avar Wulfgren is a cautious man. He will want to know everything possible before being moved to action. This is troubling. That civilization seems to have known more about the mechanics of souls than anyone since. The Leaden Key was born in that period. It may
good music.
Theos has full knowledge of their technology. The applications of this machine you speak of, I don't want to think about it. The Leaden Key's conspiracy is clear now. They have used Engwithan technology to engineer Widewind's legacy, and they want people to blame Animancy for it. I, for one, would enjoy seeing their little scheme fouled up at the last moment. However, certain groups have been invited to attend. You might get in with one of them if you aren't above a little pandering. There are delegations from the Knights of the Crucible.
Well, that narrows it down.
And from House Dominel. If you can gain the support of one of those groups, that may be... What of them? We would only do that as a last resort. Walking in with one of the 3 invited groups puts you in a position of influence. It would be best if Avar is many things to many people, and that is why he sits the throne. To the frontiersmen, he is one of their own. To the patriotic, he is a sole descendant of Admeth Hadrit. To the nobility, he is from an old and established family. All of these are half-truths or exaggerations, a tale he has spun around himself. The man behind the tale may not be the greatest mind in Dyrwood, but he knows people. He knows when they are sincere and when they lie. He knows when they are strong and when they are weak. The other matters he leaves to me. Outwardly, he prefers to come off a bit of a simpleton. Don't be fooled. Before he was a duke, he was a trapper, and an excellent one at that.
Sounds like we're gonna have to go talk to the dozens and get ourselves a way into that hearing. Luckily, the dozens are in this town, so we're gonna go over and talk to them. I might be able to check out some arms on the way. Yeah, not a bad idea at all. Loading screen after loading screen. I mean, seriously, that was like a split second and then a loading screen. Alright, I'm gonna move. Ah, my knee is kicking ass. Ah, there we go. That'll work for now. What the hell? Alright, forgot. Should probably do that. Send him. One day. Yeah, I'm gonna go pick up hopefully a better two-handed sword for what's her face. I don't know. Maybe I should go back and get that one that does Blizzard. I think it's an exceptional greatsword. You know what? Since I'm just rolling in cash, I might as well. I don't mind staring at another loading screen, as long as you guys don't mind. All 6 of you. Nobody watches these things anyway, it's all good. It's YouTube. Way too many Let's Plays, huh? Yeah, I knew I should have just bought the two-handed sword when I saw it. This is one of those games where if you have the money, you should impulse buy, because otherwise you're going to be staring at loading screens a lot. You're going to be staring at loading screens a lot anyway, but at least this way you won't have to stare more than once. Come on. Man! Oh, it's an S-Stock. Damn it. I was expecting it to be something else. I was hoping it'd be something else. Okay, well, that just sucks. Okay, well, we're gonna need another S-Stock, or E-Stock, or whatever you call it. Don't think anybody else sells anything in here, so I'll go to the other section of town and see if there's something to sell for sale there. Literally, this is like, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think 9 loading screens if I'm not missing my count too much. I might go back and count that again. Yeah, that's like 9 loading screens in 9 minutes. That's a loading screen a minute. And they last like 10 seconds. So, that's over a minute of loading screens for 9 minutes of playing so far. I hate this city. You know, it's just bouncing around from district to district. It's taking up so much time staring at these damn loading screens. Ah, come on, come on. Now that I'm noticing it, I'm really noticing it. At least the music keeps going in the background while the thing's loading. Back in my day, the loading music stopped with the loading screen. I made you walk uphill. Both ways. In the snow. No shoes. Yeah, there are some merchants over here. I think there's a weapon merchant right there. Maybe he's got something for me. Ooh, it's a warhammer, and it's one-handed. Ooh, I like that. You know what? That is definitely going in. She could use that. Let's see if he's got any... Yeah, he doesn't have... He doesn't have shit. Well, alright then. Don't really need those. Ow, ow, ow. Ah, there we go. Remember not to to jiggle my desk too much. Mike picks that up so well. What is this? It's a scepter. Does it do? No, we're good. Wow, that's actually really good. Yeah, I'm gonna get that too. Yeah, why not? And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go find all this crap that I don't need. I'm gonna sell everything. Toyo, my friend. I don't know, that might be useful. I'll take a look at it. See if there's any kind of useful spells in it. For now, I'm gonna get rid of most of this stuff. Might want to save that one. An exceptional morning star. Bet that thing looks pretty cool though. I'll save them both. Okay, that'll do. That'll do. Gives me right back up to where I need to be. Very cool. Okay. Back to her. And, you know, I don't know. Maybe I'll just give her that for now. And as for the... That's a spear, so yeah. He keeps that. She keeps this. I really wish these would stack. You know, just straight up, I wish they'd stack, but that's okay. Well, let's see if we can enchant it. I can't do anything with it. I can... Okay. Yeah, sure, why not? She looks so ridiculous with that. I want to see what this looks like. I'll keep that on it for now. It's only a fine one, so what's her deflection at? Pretty high. And she's got that Warhammer. Alright. Well, next thing you do is to enchant this guy. We're gonna do corrosive. Can't do any slaying right now because I don't have anything for it. So Spell. I don't remember where to get those. Maybe I'll be able to buy it somewhere. Well, let's go over here and talk to these guys. Maybe one of them sells it. Nope. That's food. Bella distracted. I think we're good. Alright, one last thing. Go in and check the merchant inside here, and then we'll talk to the guy. Hopefully he'll give us enough time to do that. Sometimes they catch you right when you come in the door. And hopefully what we'll do is we'll resolve the... They'll either have us do a quest, or we'll straight up just go resolve the hearings right now. Alright, here we are.
We need someone to help us seek an audience with the Duke. But the dozens are little more than a mob. I have nothing against common people, but the dozens are easily agitated and always seem to be looking for a fight. It wouldn't take much to push them over the... I hope you can find that confidence when we are staring...
Wow. Snurf's Folly. I love it. Cloak of the Fox and Hunter. Noble creature. Nice. Whisper of Treason. Ooh. Berserker's Belt. Only used by Barbarian. Damn it. So she doesn't sell anything that I need, but those are worth, putting something on. One of these guys over here. Okay. I think I'm probably going to sell one of these. I'm not sure which one, though. Yeah, we'll just go with this. Oh, wait. Oh, right. That's right. I'm an idiot. Okay, I guess I'll sell them back to that. Well, you know what, I'll keep it, because I'm sure I might actually have a use for it eventually. It's just a dumb buy. Really think that through. Sorry about that. Whew. Okay.
Someone's got to keep the blazing Crucible Knights from leading us all to ruin, and the Dominels certainly aren't doing their part. But Wulfgrin's still a man of the people. He's always been sensible in other matters.
Duke's looking for him for any means he can to combat the legacy, and everyone knows that the Knights are working on him in the background. As for the Dominals, I can't tell what they're up to, probably taking coin from the Knights to keep this whole farce going. Alright. Well, I was hoping to do, you know, more missions with this group before I left, but looks like they're just not really gonna do that. Okay. Alright, we're out of here. Yeah, I'm about to piss off the dozens, I'm sure. I don't really care too much, though. They haven't been giving me a hell of a lot. They haven't given me any quests lately. I kind of would have rather gone with the Crucible Knights. You'd think that I'd want to go with Dominel, because they're a bunch of thieving bastards, but I kind of didn't like them very much, so I decided just to go ahead and kill everyone. Not really. I told somebody to go shove it up their own butt, basically, and they attacked me, and then I killed everyone. So... The details are important. Well, I'm hoping that it lets me just go in and do this, because I didn't really read it. Ladies and gentlemen, another loading screen. That was glorious. Glorious, I tell you. I gotta say, when I'm recording, I can't, like, Alt-Tab or, you know, look at stuff often on my other screen. When I'm recording, it has to all just be the stuff for the recording on the other screen so I can tell what's going on and what isn't going on. So these loading screens are so fucking horrible. Only because, you know, I can't distract myself while I'm looking at them. It would be nice if there was like some spinning wheel or something to tell me that, you know, shit's going down. Let's see if it actually lets me go. I gotta go back to Brackenberry. Talk to the old lady spy master. I wonder if they'd all let me go in. There we go. A fight in the middle of town. Well, that was freaking enjoyable.
No problem.
Thanks for showing up, guys. Helping me level my guys out. Sure. I hardly ever use knockdown anymore, but why not? Two ogres. Oh my god. A drake? One drake? Man. Ooh, two ogres or a drake. I don't know, ogres hit pretty hard. I think we'll go with them. Might as well. He's mostly a ranged damage dealer, so it doesn't make too much sense to use any other talents on him. I mean, he does get into melee every so often, but not often enough to care. Alright, let's try a pike out on her. Excuse me. I am going to have to edit that out. Oh god, it's only getting worse as I talk about it. So no one else went up a level, huh? She's really close. Wow, they're right on top of it. And he's hella far away, as usual. Okay. Welcome back, folks, to the loading screen game. This city. I want to get out of this city so badly. I'm so tired of loading screens in this city. Case in point. There we go.
How fares your search? I've told you everything you need to know. It's only right that you know everything. When I was younger, before Dunreed Row, I had many suitors. These were fine-looking men of good stock, but I could see their thoughts, and they were unimpressive. Boys' thoughts. I toyed with their affections. I resented all of them. And then I met a man whose mind was a mystery to me. But he understood me. He knew me at a glance, told me things I didn't know about myself. He was neither handsome nor charming, but he was all I ever wanted.
Oh,
We made a
man.
game of my gift. He would ask me about people, and I would tell him what they were thinking. Sometimes the information was very sensitive. And then one day he asked me if I trusted him. I said I did. Next I knew I was donning a silver mask and swearing oaths to Woodica. Using my gift for the leaden key still felt like a game to me, so I did it. I did it because it pleased him. I don't like living in the dark. It's a powerless, hopeless feeling. Every day I did things without knowing their purpose. Every day I loved a man without knowing his thoughts of me. I sensed that there were things he wanted to tell me. I sensed that he knew everything the leaden key was created to hide. But Theos was unyielding. One day,
Finally,
I
somebody says the name.
it without a word. He would kill me for it, and I knew that. It's their rule. I just wanted to see him plunge the knife, because then I would know. But the day never came. He has left me to wonder. I have devoted my years to learning everything I could about him, in hopes I would find some clue as to who he really was, and why he felt he had to keep his secret. And that is truly everything I can tell you about Theos. I hope you will accept this embarrassing story as a show of my good faith. What of them? Of all the groups, it is the dozens that the Duke fears most. If you have you need waste no more time here. Get to the palace. Make your case to the Duke. With...
Yeah, I haven't turned off double speed since I started playing this game. Last time I did all these video recordings. I haven't wanted to, it's just too slow. I have mentioned that before. But every once in a while I'll notice that I still have it on. Don't care. It's just too slow. I kind of figured she was hiding something about the guy. I mean, she knew him, and she's old enough. So, we're just about done with this. I'm going to go in and conclude this last bit, the hearings.
The world has not given your kind much reason to hope.
You get to a certain point and you realize you got two options. You can go mad with grief and tear out all your hair and check yourself into the sanitarium, or you can wait for better days.
Well, feathers in my case. But I understand your point.
Yeah, I like how I have to stop saying how the companions actually talk to each other. and they'll have completely different interactions with completely different characters. Nobody likes Durrant. That's the scruffy-looking guy with the staff that I got rid of as soon as I got the paladin. The one who was just talking about the feathers. Yeah, nobody likes him. He's prickly as hell. I kind of liken him to Trevor. Yeah, he's like Trevor in GTA 5. I kind of think of him as kind of like a hillbilly meth addict who found Jesus. But who also dislikes Jesus for some reason. For just story reasons or some bullshit. His story is actually pretty interesting. He helped blow up the god, Eothas. And that's another thing. Everybody in the game has a really interesting story.
I'm ready. Ah.
All right. Upper balcony. This is reminding me a hell of a lot of like Final Fantasy VI. I call it Final Fantasy III. I think it's called Final Fantasy VI. It's amazing. I want to play that game again. I really wish it worked on my phone, which is, by the way, a reason I am
Have you ever looked up and felt
never
a sudden
gonna buy another
surprise
Square
where
game.
you are? I think it's just sunk in that I'm a year out from home.
Only every day. You'll get used to it.
Oh, okay. Wow, I have to go. That's a weird place to sit. Why don't you just let me in? Okay. Come on, over up here.
Well then, answer me this, Master Barash. If you Animancers represent our best hope to cure the legacy.
Ramir de Barask is originally from Palminia. He's one of the finest minds in Animancy to come out of the Valian Republics.
As I've said, it isn't about progress, it's—
My house would agree, Your Grace. We see great potential.
And I suppose your blazing profits during the Legacy don't have nothing to do with that, do they, Dominel? You can't have it both ways no more! Animancy goes, or this country goes!
So you admit, Master Barask, that Animancy is no closer to—
No, we've had many promising experiments. Cadman Azo has shown—
Cadman Azo murdered a child. For a complete failure. We should be hanging him right now.
The experiment failed, yes, but his work—
Ah, our new delegate from the dozens. What makes you say sabotage?
The fuck's that even matter? These are people who would toy with the lives of our—
Indeed. Even assuming there was sabotage, is this Animancer Azo not still accountable here?
Horseshit! These Animancers can't be trusted! Look at what happened in Heritage.
Are you sure this is your—
You won't be for long making claims like that.
Your Grace, we'd have a much easier time of it if our knights weren't so occupied trying to keep their organization from igniting a revolution on—
Heritage Hill is blood on your hands, Justiciar! You turn a blind eye, and look what happens.
You've some strange taste in travels, friend. The height of your tales expands with every breath. I had heard whispers of a new delegate set to attend today's hearing. I admit that your candor was mentioned more than once. Tell us what you saw in Heritage Hill. Even if it is as you say, we have testimony that a group of Animancers had been spending time there. Surely their tinkering had something to do with this.
Animancy has many enemies. You need a—
You're missing the point! We all know what it's about, a bunch of so-called intellectuals fucking with the natural order, while the rest of us gotta suffer for it!
Is it, though? Should we not take the—
My son and daughter are buried beneath the floor of my house. We don't own no land, so that's where we lay them. My son. My wife let him slip when she was bathing him. Got water in his lungs, he couldn't cough up. My daughter? We put her to bed one night, and the next morning, she wasn't breathing. This Hollowborn thing, it ain't ending. And it ain't ending because we still let these charlatans play God. There's your proof, you damn copper fucker!
Enough.
I don't like this guy.
Lady Dominel makes a point. If it's animancy, then why do the other states that permit the practice not suffer the same fate? Who...
Beasts. Another lunatic at the hearing. Did you remember to lock your sanitarium before you left, Master Barask?
You must know, friend, that the Leaden Key is a mantle for small-time ruffians and children at play. I'm not saying you're a liar. Not yet. But you'd better start making sense of all this. Help us believe you.
I don't see what some rich lord's got to do with any of this. You're making less sense now than you was when you're stuck.
You've made an unexpected case, friend. I'll say that much. It seems we have a new possibility to consider, at the very least. How was it you came to learn all this? Though it would seem that not all of them were in on your investigation. Nevertheless, I am pleasantly surprised. But these hearings are about more than Widewind's legacy, even though that is our most pressing concern. Let's say for the moment that I were to take you at your word that our friends in Brackenbury Sanitarium and their peers bear no responsibility for this curse upon my country. I'm curious, what would you do if you were in my position? Very well. That is all I wish to hear. I want to thank the delegations for help. The time has come to choose a direction for the Deerwood. Ramir D. Barash, representing the interests of Animancers in Deerwood. Step forward.
Here we go.
Your Grace.
Let's hope I didn't screw him over. Oh man, no!
The arguments for and against Animancy are both strong in their own way. I must be careful in my judgment.
Forgive me, Your Grace. We will accept no judgment but our own.
What's he doing?
No, wait!
Stop this! At once!
Great.
I've given you every chance to end this pursuit. Shall I end it for you? Another time. I am already late.
You guys are just gonna... Okay. Wait, what?
Rest would be good.
Shall I end it for you?
I am already at peace, Grand Inquisitor. Are you?
So be it. If you desire no end, you shall have none. I find you guilty of heresy. May the eternal prison bar your soul from passage, for it is beyond redemption.
Great. Well, yeah, it looks like we're all in, yeah, it looks like it's just a huge fight now. So the Duke's dead. Duke is dead. I have to go find the old lady, the hermit, the spy master. And I have to see what she wants me to do. I have to try and stop this entire fucking town from burning to the ground. It didn't work out so well. Well, at least now I know it doesn't really matter what my argument was going to be, which, yeah, I guess kind of sucks. Yeah, anyway. I'm going to leave it here, and I'm going to start this back up again at another time. Thank you all for watching this one. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys.